A stammer or stutter defines someone who struggles to get words out, often repeats or prolongs sounds or words, or gets stuck without any sound. Sometimes this includes putting in extra words or sounds. As many as 3% of adults in the UK believe they have a stammer. That's roughly around 1.5 million people. Of that 1.5 million people, it was found that over 1 million tried to hide their stammer. 8% of children also suffer with a stammer at some point, albeit temporarily.
My name is Josh Newton and I am part of the 1.5 million people in the UK that have a stammer. I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to do in my life, not being able to speak, but then I found the McGuire Programme.
Well, before I joined the programme, I didn't want anyone to know that I stuttered. Even if they knew, I didn't want to talk about it because I was embarrassed. I felt shame and guilt and didn't like the person that I was. Yeah, well, I joined the McGuire Programme in 1998 now, so quite a long time ago. So I was always trying to be perceived as a fluent speaker, whereas underneath I always knew that I had a stammer or a stutter. And so I tried speech therapy and hypnotherapy and nothing helped. And then I did the McGuire Programme in 1998, yeah.
For the last 26 years, the McGuire Programme has changed the lives of people who stutter. They offer online and in-person courses hosted by a variety of experienced leaders who share the goal of enhancing vocal skills of the children and adults they meet.
For me, the McGuire Programme has helped me find my confidence and has allowed me to be able to express myself. The McGuire Programme taught me a number of things such as breathing techniques and psychological and physiological ways to control my stutter.
And the physical techniques are a lot to do with retraining the diaphragm, using a different part of the diaphragm to speak, called the costal diaphragm, to get the sound long and deep in the chest. Teach them 3 other weapons apart from the costal breathing. One of them's called the hit and hold, where we're holding the first sound of the word. The other one's called block release, where if we're getting a block, we just release it and start again. And then there's the deep and breathy tone, which is really important, getting it deep in the chest and taking the focus away from the areas that we would normally block.
One way to break down the fear of speaking was to go out in the streets on one afternoon in public and speak to around 100 people, either just asking for directions or explaining that you're a person that stutters, and it gave me a great feeling, and it helped with that control of my voice and my speech.
Since 1994, the group of stutterers have been dedicated to helping others overcome their stutter through experiences. After the course, you are provided with 18 months of personal coaching, support groups, as well as unlimited access to a network of hundreds of coaches and thousands of other McGuire Group members worldwide. Along with this connection, participants have access to unlimited refresher courses to refine eloquence and speaking skills.
If I didn't find the McGuire Programme, then I still think that I would be a shy little boy that I was when I first started. I always had aspirations to work in healthcare or to be a paramedic, and I never thought that someone who stutters would be able to do such a role. But with the McGuire Programme and with the control and the techniques that it's allowed me to take control of my stammer, and one of my best achievements yet is that I'm currently a student a student paramedic at university in London.
It's like facing the stammer head on and saying, look, you've had control of me all my life. No, I'm stammering when I want to stammer.